Now, a follow-up to a 9-team investigation in which we showed you that some top JEA executives were getting top pay while not living in Jacksonville. After that investigation, we learned one of those vice presidents was released from her job. Well, today, we found out she is still drawing a huge paycheck until July. 3 other JEA VPs still have primary homes outside Jacksonville. News4Jax reporter Jim Bickett first broke this story and shows us what could happen now.
I've been showing you some of the concerns with the upper management at JEA and the fact that some of them don't even live in Jacksonville and they get a very high salary. We were talking about the woman, the vice president, who lived in Tennessee. There's another that's also in New Jersey, others in parts of Florida that aren't in the JEA district. Well, some of that is about to change. Most of the 2,000 plus employees of JEA live here and work in Jacksonville. But as we've shown you, a handful of JEA top executives don't. And that has us and the Jacksonville City Council president asking why.
I think you were one of the first reporters that brought that to my attention and to the council's attention, frankly, that we had so many people that were living outside the greater Jacksonville area.
What now with the council then with that? What do you think should happen?
Well, I've had discussions with board members of the JEA and expressed my concerns about that, and I think board members are concerned about it as well.
That discussion came up yesterday at JEA's board meeting. Here's board chairman Bobby Stein.
But it's something that me personally would like to see the key executives in this organization live in the service area. To me, this is one of the greatest territories in the country, and while we can't get talent in this community, it's just something that I think would be worthwhile making all efforts to head in that direction.
Right now, any changes in the workforce would come from JEA leadership. CEO Jay Stowe says they're looking into it.
I think what we've got to be able to do is look at the entire organization and the pros and cons of what the residency rules and requirements might need to be.
This story began when we learned Laura Dutton, JEA's chief strategy officer, received a massive pay raise, taking her salary to more than $380,000 a year. She lives in Tennessee and works for JEA from there. After our report, she was released. And in the separation agreement with JEA, which we recently received, it shows she will still get her salary as well as a $2,000 a month business expense until July. As for other executives who don't live here, well, they're still working for JEA. And JEA says it's currently reviewing what it calls work from wherever we work best policy, and we'll wait until that review is done before initiating any changes. For now, the city council president believes this can all be handled by JEA itself, but says the council is watching. They've made changes in the way JEA has operated in the past few years after that attempted sales debacle, and they want to make sure JEA stays on track by having leadership stay in Jacksonville. Jim Pickett, Channel 4, the local station.